but I can after do the
I'm
intro.
gonna say no. We wait for no one.
Yeah,
We trust her to finish it in time.
Well, we're already here.
Oh, hi.
We're at a loot phase.
Yeah,
Oh, hi everyone.
yeah.
I'm not stuffing my face.
Yeah, when my buttons work exceptionally too well. It's like last week they wouldn't work. This week they work too well. Like I don't get it. And
They
anyways,
worked the way they were supposed to.
yeah. But anyways, welcome to the Collective Entertainment Network. I am the host of the show, Agents of the Collective. You can call me Swamp Thing, but I prefer DM Ray. But Brian will be with us shortly. Life, family gets in the way sometimes, but that is the course of any tabletop role-playing game. But as right now, I'm joined with Amy and Greg, or Mason, either one. I cannot get that name right.
I respond to both. Like 3 games from now, you're gonna be a player even, and you're still gonna be calling me someone Greg.
Exactly. It's gonna be atrocious. Anyways, so Brian and I got back from PAX Unplugged yesterday, and it was a fantastic time. You can go check out a couple of the live videos I did out on the floor. I did talk to a couple people, but was really spending time just kind of soaking it all in and doing some networking for the channel. But one of the things that I did is I picked up a deck of cards.
Ooh.
And
deck of many things?
No. It is from Geek Therapeutics, and they mix therapy and role-playing games. It's really cool.
Okay.
But this deck of cards asks questions, so you can better get to know yourself or someone else. And they have different topics like tabletop RPGs, video games, anime, movies, TV. They also bring self-care insights. So I figured that until we go through this entire deck, I would pick a random card and ask the question at the start of the game. So we all get to kind of know each other, maybe have some banter before we get into it.
Yeah.
So tonight's question is, what movie would you like to share with a friend, and why would you choose this movie?
Do you want to go first, Amy, or should I?
You go ahead, because I think people who know me know what I would recommend.
But that's the whole point of us asking this question: is we don't know you.
Ray knows.
Egajira!
For me, it is, and I may have mentioned this before from some other random question. It's a movie called Murder by Death. It's a comedy from like the 1970s. So you'll actually see some like big name actors in there. Actually trying to bring up the cast list in here. But like lots of people in there. Including Maggie Smith actually.
Ooh.
But lots of like big name actors, especially from that time period, are in there, and it's a comedy and a mystery, but it's a parody of all of, like the old detective novels. So like you have the Southern California tough streets detective, and the kind of cliche, slightly racist Asian detective, and the New England couple who are wealthy and always have a champagne glass in the hand or a martini or something. And it's so hilariously funny, and it's got so many great gags in it. That is definitely a movie that I'm always thinking of if I want to, like, hey, what kind of movie do I want to share with someone?
That sounds good. Amy, do you have your thoughts put together, or should I ask a secondary question of Mason?
Well, what about you? What movie would you recommend?
Oh, see, I ask the questions. I don't answer.
Oh, that's baloney. That's baloney.
Amy, when you get to
Jeez.
be when you're DM, you can ask all the questions you want.
We know ain't that gonna happen.
But to answer your question, believe it or not, it's the new Batman movie with
What's his face?
that sparkly vampire guy.
Oh, well, it was his name. The character he played was Edward Cullen or something like that. And how I remember that, I don't know. Robert Pattinson.
Robert Patterson. There you go.
There we go.
Why would I want to share this movie? Well, because they do a real good job with Batman. It's a completely different role for Mr. Patterson. The casting for Gordon was fantastic, but the best part about that entire movie is what they did with the Riddler. They turned him from a goofy, weirdo, kind of half tag-along, half sidekick into an amazing, horrifying villain. And it was so very well done.
Ooh.
That's why, and I would share that with people. All right. What about you,
I
Miss
have-
Amy?
Well, oh my gosh. It depends on the mood, I guess. Obviously, Godzilla is one of my top favorite movies. And you could pick really any of them because there's over like 30 something Godzilla movies. Then there's the traditional Toho series, and then there's the new Legendary stuff that's come out recently. If I was to share Godzilla with somebody who's never seen any, I think I would start off with Godzilla 2019, King of the Monsters with King Ghidorah. I think that movie has done a wonderful job in representing Godzilla as a, giant radioactive monster. But it has its flaws, obviously, but it's also, I think it's a great stepping stone for people who've, like I said, never seen it. And like, it's visually beautiful if you end up watching it with somebody who knows Godzilla lore and stuff. There's little hidden bits and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's from this previous movie, and that's like a little homage to it. And yeah, I think that's it. And then of course, I have my personal favorite, Godzilla vs. Biollante, which is a really wonderful movie. If you like, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It looks like
And
we'll
just
be able.
in time for his turn to answer this question.
Just, hi, Brian.
Hello.
Hey.
So we're using our fancy new deck here to ask questions.
Oh,
Yes.
well, hold on. I just got back from the apothecary, and I had to pick up something for Greg.
Oh boy.
I got this
Oh my god, it's glowing.
I got this little potion. They said you have a rotating prescription there, so
Damn it, Brian, you stole my idea.
Fantastic.
You made it better by making it glow.
Glorious.
Oh my
practical
God.
effects.
Oh,
Oh
it works,
man.
'cause I actually forgot to get it set up entirely, so.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll work.
That'll work.
Yeah, we got to get it to Mason and then a shelf or something so he can have it in his background.
Have it in the background.
Oh.
Get you a whole bunch of different colors that do specialty things for old age and
Different
Greg.
characters.
I got an orange one upstairs too.
What does the orange do?
It's It's nothing.
It's
important.
4-hour energy.
It's orange hair dye for another particular cat member of the group.
I knew that was a dye job. Just no tabby.
It's just for highlights.
It's just for the wings, okay?
He's lost a lot of fur in the course of this campaign.
I always knew he was a calico.
All right. Well, Brian needs to answer a question.
Yes. Would you like me to read it for you again?
I feel vigorous. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. What movie would you like to share with a friend, and why would you choose that movie?
I think I did that this weekend.
Yeah, we watched a few movies. Dead on a couch.
What movie would I want to share with a friend? And what was the other part?
And why would you choose that one?
Well, Mason had picked, what was it, Murder by Death?
Yeah, Murder by Death. Absolutely hysterical.
And I did Godzilla 2019 King of the Monsters. Or Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019.
And I did the new Batman.
This one's gonna be funny because I really am just so burnt out on the whole vampire thing. But I would do Queen of the Damned.
Really?
The music in that is just amazing. The story is meh, but the music in it just
You did a good
that
job.
would describe like
Does it for you?
Huh?
It does it for you?
Well, yeah, I mean, like that would describe like my whole like high school genre of music that I was listening to for the most part. I mean, everything in that movie was like the musical director for that movie. I think was Jonathan Davis of Korn.
Ooh, oh no, really?
He's actually in the movie, trying to like get tickets to go to the concert.
Nice.
I've never seen it, so I had no idea. That's really funny.
Yeah.
It's movies to add to the list of ones I need to watch.
You haven't seen it? Well, that's gonna change.
All right. Well, to get us back on track, who would like to do the review of last week while I take a quick nap?
Yeah, I've been doing that all day with Emily. I'm so tired.
I hate you.
Love me.
A little, but right now I don't like it.
So exhausted to be so well rested.
I'm still not well rested.
No. That was just exceptionally brutally tired. Like I woke up tired. And it hasn't gotten better all day. But D&D.
Yes. Stuff happened.
Lots of stuff happened.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff happened.
Stuff and things.
Packs.
We had about 20 minutes of just little blue potion pit jokes.
Yep.
Quality.
There was some fighting, I think.
Quality entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only the best.
So a general overview is they went in their main hall. Instead of going upstairs, they went to the right. They encountered rooms, some empty, but 3 of them had people in them. 1 appeared to be a hired hand, and 2 seemed to be 2 brothers. 1 seemed more religious, the other one seemed more scientific. Excuse me. And they went through the rooms and they found out more information of kind of what might be going on here, some kind of save my brother science experiment, or something about filling a vessel and there's a really gnarly god type
Never
guy.
ever good when they say vessel.
Never good when they say vessel. Um, then they encountered a large cafeteria for when this place was fully staffed at one point in its long history. They came across a pot with soup still boiling, kind of a pottage still boiling away in it. Elion ate it and didn't get poisoned because, purify food and water. But they did find that somebody did eat it, puked up this black ichor, and then got dragged.
It did not end well.
Did not end well for that person at all.
They did not cast purify food or water.
No, they did not.
They did not roll good on their con save.
They did not collect $200.
This is why you should always pray over your food. Every time, anytime.
Or be a paladin.
That's why
who's
we
immune
say
to poison.
great.
A paladin or a monk or
Wanty.
a dwarf.
Actually, a lot of ways to just straight up get around being poisoned by stuff.
Yep.
You guys thought I was just saying grace. Please, Father, please make this food safe to eat. I was actually talking to my dad.
But then they went up. They found a stairwell that led to that upstairs portion. They explored through a door a little bit, kind of a forceful thing, and they encountered some kind of guardian. They killed him, and that's kind of where we ended off the episode, I believe. It's been one hell of a week, so if I'm wrong, whatevers.
Yep. No, it's exactly where we left off.
All right, so you're standing
Bless you.
kind of over this slightly dangling corpse that has a rod of
Immovable rod.
stuck in his armor, and he's just kind of slumped there. Other than that, you guys see and hear no threat. What would you like to do?
God, that's gonna make it so much easier to just like search the body instead of having to like roll
Don't
it
have to flip it over.
over.
Just kind of have to rotate it around the rod.
It's like it's a really terrible Christmas tree.
Greg, feeling some sort of primal urge to get in touch with his youth, picks up the battle axe that the guy had, starts taking a look over it.
All right. This axe is a very well made axe. It has a very kind of green, dark, dull green gem in the base of the axe, kind of like, you got the shaft coming up for the handle, and then the metal comes off. It's kind of sitting right there. Looks very well cared for, but it appears to be a battle axe, or great axe, excuse me.
Okay.
And you said the pommel was the source of the necromantic magic?
The gem in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we still have a connection to Arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like the rock was interfering with her or not. I'm gonna have Arrow take a look at the axe and I guess try to identify it.
She goes scanning, and you scan it with your watch, and there seems to be some kind of delay.
Must be a backup queue. This is why you don't trust Carl's software updates. All right. We'll take a little bit to figure that out. How's everyone doing? Everyone all right? Everyone injured? No one injured?
Hmm.
I got hurt.
How badly?
Oh, just a little bit. I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's like I'll live. Had worse.
Oog will tell you, it's like, I'm a little hurt, but you could say I'm halfway there, but I'm okay.
All right.
Halfway there.
It's copyrighted. Stop it.
I only did a little bit.
I just made noise.
I guess let's search the body.
Okay.
Anyone want to join me on this?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to roll separately, or do you want me to roll advantage? Or do you want to roll advantage? Amy?
Is it investigation or?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys want to help me, I could do it.
What's your investigation?
It's a +4.
Yeah,
I
you
got
should do it.
Well,
I got a +3.
+6.
Oh.
I also have Elven accuracy.
I think that only has to do with attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it is attack. Never mind. You do whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of you guys
I'll assist.
helps me, whoever that is.
Oog will help you.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. I said I would assist. Who can assist in my place?
All right.
And take an additional D4.
Okay, good, because I did not really roll well on that.
Go away.
Okay, but 16.
Oh. My dog's being obnoxious. Go.
Rolled a 16 as I search over this guy's body.
16. You find some nice armor that has been severely mistreated as of late. You find nothing else on his person, but the only other interesting thing is you find the tatters of a red cape hanging off his back, and it
Superman?
and it has the initials on it of whatever his name was.
The hired hand.
Clapburn or something like that.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
There's a brief moment where Greg's like, "Oh, poor man," before I take my hammer and smash his head off of his body for killing my familiar. I felt oddly good. Do I normally do that?
No. Just slightly, like...
I think I'm angrier in my old age.
Yeah.
I feel the urge to hit something else.
Every day.
Let's go find something else to hit.
Yeah.
Let's smash things!
Oh no. That's the fourth wall break. Yeah.
So you find that this room is a kind of like a formal throne room. It's like 60 feet to the throne. It is a large, heavily carved wooden throne with an arch over it with glowing runes and two glowing larger basins, kind of like where you'd put your hands, but just down a step or two. The floor is polished.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
I don't want to talk to you, Siri. Quiet, Arrow. I'm busy.
Shut up! No one asked you.
Understand.
She didn't understand. She heard it.
I don't understand. What do you mean you don't want to talk to me?
Anyways, the floor is polished mirror finish. Well, it was at one point, but it looks like just age and dirt. You could see that there has been a path walked to the throne and off to the left and right. But a little further down, a little bit more than halfway, and there's two doors. Columns do line the center. Very big arch ceilings, very, very big presentation factor. And that is the room before you.
Okay. So this is looking more and more like a sort of fortress palace-y kind of place.
Did the front of the place not give that away?
Well, I mean, it gives you the impression of a fortress, but not necessarily of a palace. It's weird. kind of weird to find a sort of palace place. This is on the border, right, between the two countries?
Yes.
Wonder who lived here and why they decided to take up. Well,
Could
there's
be an
the old
embassy.
adage of if you leave a place alone long enough, it becomes considered a ruin. It's guaranteed to attract necromancers, cults, undead, liches,
Spiders.
taxmen, you know, the normal things.
Lawyers.
Lawyers.
Those are the things that
The
hide under
unsavory.
carpets, right?
Not to.
Fighters?
No, lawyers. Those things are the things that hide under carpets.
Hey, those are loiters.
That's more loitering.
Oh. Yeah, you're not supposed to shine light on them. They run away.
Oh, no, that's cockroaches, though they are very closely related.
Oh.
Anybody who is a lawyer,
Please don't leave us.
Please.
To me. Go ahead.
We like you. You're a
I'll
good
give you a
lawyer.
gummy bear.
You have taste, obviously. What that has to do with you watching us, we don't know. But
we're classy.
yeah. We swear. Okay. But for the most part, this place looks like it's basically untouched. Like there's like still everything's covered in dust except for a path
Yeah.
that people have been using. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I think we should stick to that path. Best place for traps to be is in a throne room, and that path at least shouldn't be trapped.
Wouldn't. But it probably is. One way to find out.
Probably yes. But if it is trapped, it's going to be trapped by the new people.
All right. What is your marching order as we go down? Just so I get
Greg
it
is
on.
looking for something to smash, so he will be in front.
All right.
Alien will not be in front.
Agatha will be after Greg.
All right.
I'll be right behind Hagatha.
All right. And
And James taking up the rear.
James will take up the rear.
Giggity.
All right. So as you walk through this palace, I need to ask a question. Are you doing so quietly or not so quietly?
Big chamber, echoey. I'd say let's try and sneak quietly.
Yeah, but we've been in two different battles now.
Yes, but they weren't loud.
I don't know. If I'm gonna be stealthy, I definitely need a long rest, so I can become proficient in stealth.
Oog will give you help if you need it. We'll give anyone help who needs it.
Final stealth. Sneaky sneak.
Sneaky snakes.
Sneaky sneak.
Snake.
Does whatever a sneaky sneak does.
Oh, I haven't warmed up my dice at all. I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh!
It's
Okay.
not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible.
Oh, I get.
So is the help advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I rolled it and I rolled it with advantage, but I kind of want to see what my new big die will roll.
Go for it.
Do it.
Jesus.
Are you missing a piece out of your table?
No.
That would be the tungsten one we held.
Oh my god, that was 3 pounds.
Oh my god.
Just the D20.
Oh, my shoulder hurts just thinking about it.
All right, what'd we get?
Oh, Hagatha got 14.
All right.
Greg got 12.
All right.
It was rolled at advantage due to his armor.
Yeah. And what did Elion get?
You're about to see. With 3 different dice.
Are you freaking kidding?
Wow.
What?
+1. +1, by the way. +1.
We're dying today. This is okay, guys. So we're gonna need that conversation about what we're doing after this a little bit sooner than we thought.
All right, let me average this out here. Let's.
You know
This
what?
would be like the one
I
time.
think I'm gonna drink some water.
Super metal.
Oh. Our only hope is that James rolled stupid high.
He did.
Okay. And somehow it's enough. James
I
is
don't
like
know
hiding
why-
in the shadows, and we're all having a conversation.
I don't know why I'm trying to do math tonight. I'm so tired it doesn't work.
Infinitely recyclable can of stone cold water. Mountain water came straight from the Alps to murder your thirst. To unalive your thirst.
What was James' roll?
Okay. James got a 24. And that was with
Ooh.
an 11 on his dice?
Yeah, the average for that is 14.
Yes. So
That's all I got.
2 successes. And 2 fails. I need
That's right here.
Oh.
I need Greg and Hagatha to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's okay, guys. I'm really good at these.
I'm not.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad. 16.
16.
Oh, it's a save?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it from a trap?
No,
'Cause I think Hagatha gets advantage on that if it's from a trap.
it's not technically a trap.
Oh, okay.
Well, I still got a 17.
Oog is-
We're being hit by fireball, aren't we?
No.
I didn't cast Fireball. I don't think.
You're not the only person who can cast fireball.
Oog is,
Fireball.
Oog is missing a
I-
spell.
I also don't know if I cast Fireball.
I might.
You
He's
usually
supposed to
black
have
out
that.
the end of your life every time that happens.
Wait, I thought Elion has done Fireball.
He has.
That's what I thought.
Um,
I'm confused.
I
think he's
survived that one.
exploded too, yeah.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have this spell. It's not on his list, but he has it. Hagatha, as his reaction, he casts Dimension Door around you and pops you out of the way. Greggy,
Am I about to age again?
no.
Okay, crotchety Greg.
Oh my god.
You,
My
Big ass
wild
hammer
magic
as a
could definitely
cane.
do that to you, though.
you take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the stone archways lets loose and crumbles and hits you.
Okay. Okay.
Well, shit.
Yep.
Can I do the thing where after it collapses there's a rubble and then Greg just stands up at the pillar and throws it to side?
Sure can.
Cool. I do that.
I won't even make you do a strength check. You just up and over it.
I'm so sick of this place already.
I've
The
been sick of
architecture
this
here
place
is
since we-
abysmal. The safety violations are immense. No one has been here to check this place.
Elion just leans into Greg and just goes, shh. You said
my
be
hammer?
stealthy.
All right.
No need to be stealthy if there's no place left.
Got a point.
Don't tell me to be stealthy, then. I'm doing my best.
Right,
But
right.
you are.
Need to set example for the next generation. All right, Elion, follow me. Kind of hand on your shoulder. You're coming with me.
So you walk a little further forward. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Brian. But
That's okay.
you've kind of found your place where you could go left, right, or continue forward to the throne.
Yep. Throne.
Agatha wants to go to the throne.
All right,
It's glowing. I want to go to the throne.
Glowing throne.
Miss Hagatha is technically captain of this team, so I follow her lead.
James joins you. As you approach this throne, it is a pretty steep stairwell up to it. It raises above the floor about 15 feet. This archway is illuminated with the same green and same with those braziers. Okay, you are done.
Bye, Arrow.
What am I doing?
I don't need interruptions from my own watch. Anyways, same with the braziers. They're going with a green flame.
Miss Hagatha, are you picking up anything?
Is she?
It's just a little enchantment magic to turn the fire green, and you get the same sense of that a luminescent green rock has been put in the back of to illuminate these runes.
That's all
place
backlighting. Sorry, go on. I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
no, I let Greg know. I'm like, yeah, it's just glowy rocks.
You said green, right?
Yes.
All right, there we go.
A nerd.
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's very green.
Super green. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to fade.
I would change mine, but my remote has disappeared. Anyways, so
yeah, just gonna go look at the throne.
all right, roll investigation, and Oogie Boogie will help you.
Ooh. And
Boogie Boogie. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I have his dice.
Nice.
17, which 17. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So you look around this throne. Doesn't look comfortable at all. It's oversized, so whoever's sitting in it is either leaned back really far or has to sit up at attention.
Mm.
It's the couch from Philly.
Yes.
Oh, burn it. Burn it. I sense great evil here.
And for those of you wondering, yes, I just did give an accurate description of the couch in the hotel room.
This is the couch. This is how you sat back all the way in the couch. You'd have to sit up like this on the edge and hold yourself. Or if you want to lean back on the couch, you just went.
So it wasn't necessarily a couch, it was more like just an awkward bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
In your course of your investigation, you do find on where one of the hands would go, one of the stylized curl rocks, it's a button.
Woo! Push the button.
No.
Oh.
I don't think you could stop her.
Yeah, no. Sorry.
Like,
It's a button right there.
late.
Just go.
By the time you say no, it's too late.
I have mage hands.
Do you press the button, Hagatha?
Agatha
back
pushes the button.
You feel a rumble in the chair, and then
I didn't know it.
and then you hear a tss and a grinding noise as a shelf from the left side or a drawer pulls out.
Woo! And you thought it was gonna explode.
Yeah.
This is actually
Check
a
out the-
terrible spot for an explosion to occur. It wouldn't really take out anyone except for, the people who are in charge.
Exactly. So,
It's the greatest spot for an explosion, man.
well, why build a
Not if
actual
it's
button?
built in. If you want an explosion to occur, you want it to be over there, roughly in the center where all the invaders are coming in.
Yes. Would you like to
Yeah,
look? Would you like to look in the drawer?
Yes.
It's very simple to look in the drawer. A very well made and preserved wooden box of like mahogany colored wood, iron
Mahogany.
bands,
Mahogany.
sits in this drawer, and it's probably
Can I open the box?
you
Oh,
certainly.
I take the box out and look at it. Is there any like carvings or anything on it?
It has a symbol. It's a symbol you've seen played here. You might think it's the symbol of whoever was in charge here, like their royal crest of some kind. It's that. It's not that W, but it's just kind of like a mountain scene with a crown, a crown above the peak, and a gaunted fist sitting like in the crown.
Ah.
So we are in the Hall of the Mountain,
King.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only classical music nerd.
Is the box locked?
It is not.
Oh, Agatha opens it.
You open
Kind
it
of slowly.
and as you reveal it, it goes off, not in your face, but it doesn't go off. You open it, and inside is a red silk interior and what appears to be a depression. This looks like a place that a crown might sit.
But there's no crown.
There's no crown in it.
Nope, it's just full of depression.
That's what Agatha feels right now because there's nothing in it.
Dungeons and depression.
Thanks, Holly Conrad.
Yeah. Anywho, so that is what you find.
So she's just like turns it upside down and shakes it. Well, that was lame. And she maybe she doesn't quite throw it, but she just that's dumb, and then puts it back and closes the door.
Oh, it was kind of a nice box.
Elion, you want it?
Kinda.
Hands it to Elion.
You can
It's
take
a nice mahogany box.
mahogany.
I take it and I just put it in Hagatha's bag of holding.
Perfect. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can change my color because I want to be part of the group.
I'll have one of my lights green.
Actually, honestly, didn't think that would make it quite so dark in here. Just shifting the color though.
Can't really see it, but it's there.
I see it.
It's like a shadow of green.
Yeah.
Eh.
Anyways, is anybody else gonna do any investigation up here? Take a look at things, poke around.
Actually, I wanted to go ahead.
I was gonna investigate around the throne and the throne itself, unless that was.
That's kind of what Hagatha did, hence the button pushing.
All right. So what about around it,
Like the stair base, or around where the chair is?
Yeah, behind where the chair is.
Behind the chair, you see a carved depression for what would appear to be a long sword. It is empty.
There's a lot of depression around here.
And you would see what was a table behind the throne that you couldn't see until you got behind it. Mm-hmm. And there are some. There appears to be a platter with old rotten food, and a kind of a glass cravat with a red stain in it.
Yeah.
What kind of food was it?
It was what you would appear to be local fruits that you can't ID, but it kind of has a fruity look. From stems you could find it. It's been rotted for an exceptionally long time.
Greg actually had a question for James and Hagatha.
Okay.
And that was if either of them knew of a time where there was a kingdom necessarily in these mountains. and what the name of possibly of the kingdom's ruler was.
History check. James will do it as well. New dice. Here we go. First roll on camera. Hey.
Woo! Hey! Nope. 5.
18.
Thank God James is there.
James,
Agatha's been in the swamp for too long to not really know.
James says thousands, an exceptionally long time ago, when the gods had just left to go battle evil forces and then were arguing amongst themselves and starting to fight among themselves, it created a power struggle in Etheris. And lots of smaller kingdoms popped up. Most of them got just destroyed by larger powers or absorbed by treaty or just completely failed because they ran out of resources or money or disease or something of like that nature. And you figure something like this could have happened here.
Okay. Was there any dust in the box?
No.
Okay. Here's my working theory. This is just me being a conspiracy theorist.
This is as Greg or as Mason?
This is Mason and Greg. Which is
one and the same?
What if no? Not quite. Because my thought is, what if these two brothers are a descendant from some king who used to rule here? And the vessel they're trying to make is a new body for their ancestor.
What would that accomplish?
Bring a king into existence who has an immense amount of, has a powerful physical body and maybe a powerful presence in and of themselves.
I mean, if they're really powerful.
I mean, give him an army too of strange mutant creatures who will obey him. And
but I would think that the brothers would want to rule instead of giving it to the power to somebody else.
Yeah, but if you give the power to someone else and then you can control that someone else.
Or are they using the ancestor as the vessel?
Maybe. I mean, it's just a thought. I'm just trying to understand why you would take the crown and the sword. I mean, this place may have just been ransacked, and they just took that. Though I find it curious why they would put the box very neatly back in the drawer.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They may have just been one of those kinds of people, who everything has its place, and there's a place for everything. Besides, this is really good mahogany. This is a really good mahogany box. Like, why wouldn't you take this? I mean, it's just me being conspiracy theorist right now.
So, the depression of the sword, does it look like it could... I've watched too many movies. Does the depression of the sword look like it could be a key?
I'll have you roll intelligence-based something.
Can I give him advantage on that with my knowledge of engineering?
Sure can.
Cool.
Rolled my regular dice without the big one in the dice tray, and I rolled a natural 20.
Very nice.
I missed you two guys.
Oh, no.
So
they felt jealous of the newcomer.
How dare you bring me dice into this box?
So, as you investigate it with the help of Greg, you don't get the sense that this is a key or anything, that this was security.
Come here.
And if someone rushed the throne, whoever was sitting on it could quickly have arms to defend themselves.
Oh, the under the counter shotgun.
Pretty much, but behind the chair, longsword.
Yeah. Okay.
Were there any runes on the throne?
On the
I can't
throne,
remember.
no, just on this arch that goes over top of it.
Did anybody recognize what they were? Besides, it was the symbol, right?
No,
Of
would that be knowledge arcana?
What languages do you speak?
Hagatha, Common, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
Okay.
Celestial, Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, and Elfish.
All right, Greggy.
Common, Draconic, Giant, and Gnomish.
All right. So between the three boys, it strikes you, Elion, and strikes you, Greg, as a form of Draconic. It is similar in ways to what you guys know or remember, but with a little help from James, it is translated. And it says, "Upon our mountain spire, the fist shall rule. Mutation is power."
That's oddly specific.
Oh. They were fisters. Great.
Gross.
Not the same.
No, that.
It was different thing.
Gross. Gross. Still gross.
I spent
They may very well have been pugilists. Yes, they probably fought with their fists. Though that doesn't explain why there's a longsword.
That's even grosser.
I worked on making that rhyme for a while, and you ruined it.
I'm sorry. I went to Fort Sill, the home of the artillery. What do they call their forward observers?
Fisters.
Exactly.
Yep, I knew it.
Were you gonna say you knew a fister?
Yeah, I knew a couple, and they were really good guys.
I bet.
Showed you a good time.
No,
Anyway.
I really didn't hang out with them that much. There was this one time.
Fire for effect.
So this means that there might be something here that causes mutations, and that's the reason why these brothers are here.
Probably.
It's the blue bottle all over again. Oh.
All right.
So there might be something here that causes mutations, and that's why these two brothers are here.
To utilize that mutations.
Or
Okay.
possibly records of something for being able to do it. Maybe they're trying to modernize their plans, the setup, the design, to explain all the manufacturing and the facility designs that the one brother had.
You said there was another door in the back of this hall.
There's two, one to the left and one to the right, and they both look utilized. There's a path in the dust walking to both of them.
I think we should check out the paths.
Yes.
Which one, pray tell, shall you choose?
When in doubt, go left.
All right. You go left to the door. It is closed, but doesn't appear locked.
I check it for traps.
Okay, roll investigations.
Without advantage, because Cutter's gone.
James will help you.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 1. It's very emotional right now. I don't know why. Weird. Rolled
Do you need
18.
help bringing Cutter back? I can probably help you with casting.
It's okay. I have the resources for it. Okay. Just very emotional
Okay.
right now.
We've had more than 10
Still
minutes.
look at me.
I cannot.
Just don't look at me, Gary.
What'd you
Yeah,
get?
he's gonna do that. 18.
18. Not trapped.
Okay. That actually is a good point. The actual casting of it only takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Greg's gonna shuffle off to the side and start bringing Cutter back because he forgot to do that. I'm still in wizard efficiency stuff where you ritual cast anything that could be ritual cast.
Nah. So it's not trapped. Would you like to enter the room?
I tell everyone it's not trapped, and I step aside with my brass bizarre and go off to a side and start bringing Cutter back.
All right. James will shotgun up. He pushes open the door. He sweeps it, and he walks in. Anybody else follow?
I'll follow him.
Yeah, Agatha does too.
All right.
I'll be okay by myself. Have fun, kids.
We weren't worried.
Have fun storming the castle.
I hope you find your dad.
So, in this room, it appears to be a really nice, like, waiting chamber of some kind. It has a dried up fountain, smaller fountain, but fountain in the middle. Couches, nice furniture, a place that you'd see there would be drinks or hors d'oeuvres placed. But what is the most interesting part about this room is that it actually leads out into a balcony area.
Ooh.
And this balcony overlooks a cavern. And there is a rushing waterfall, and it just goes deep, deep, deep down into the mountain.
Deeper.
I crack a glow stick and drop it down.
It goes.
Say, we found the mole people.
It goes and goes and goes until you can't see the light anymore.
I mean, a sun rod
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
that I don't have in my inventory.
I still get what you're saying. You could do it with a rock. You don't hear a clang for like a couple minutes. It goes down.
Oh, okay, there it is. All right, it hit. All right, so that's about 450 to 80 feet.
That's deep.
Jiggity. I learned so much from Hagatha.
I'm a good influence.
Huzzah. Would you guys like to poke around
Hagatha,
this?
you're my favorite influencer.
Would you guys like to poke around this room at all?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah, simple, easy investigation checks.
Ooh. Let's use this one. We haven't used this one yet.
I'll help.
Sorry. 15, 16, 17, 18.
18. Excuse me. You look over this room, you don't really find anything until you get to one of these little couches. And, being thorough, as Agatha can be on occasion,
When she wants to.
you lift the couch and you find a gold piece.
Woo! Piece of candy. Not really. I mean, she does bite it to make sure it's not candy.
That's real gold.
Oh, that's so cool. I only found these stupid copper pieces in the couch cushions.
Well, what inventory gold? So, God, okay.
+1.
Plus one. Boom. To the 760 freaking gold and the 200 platinum. That'll make a difference, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'll pour some water into the fountain.
Okay. It drains down slowly through some small, appears to be kind of vents in the bottom, or drains in the bottom. Nothing else happens.
No, gurgle of it, recycling up.
Nope, just drains straight down.
Heck, at this board, she goes into another room, or leaves the room, goes to one of the other doors.
All right, so you go to that door. It is closed.
Is it locked?
I don't know. Is it?
Has it been 10 minutes?
You got a little bit more.
Okay.
Room wasn't that big.
Yeah, she tries opening a door. So we went to the left, so we go to the right.
The right door.
Yeah.
I think I'm in the wrong. Yeah, I'm in the wrong place over here. Investigation, please.
Beep, 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 beep.
Tiamat is summoned into the world. I think I'm in the wrong campaign
Tiamat.
book.
Aw,
I'm gonna help, so you roll at
rolling.
advantage.
Good, because that was an 8. And that was cocked. That wasn't any better. So 11.
11.
Yep.
Doesn't look locked to you.
Cool. Opens it.
Opens it, and before you, dimly lit with yellow light, is a massive library.
Ooh.
This library is. Hold on, let me see. That is. It is from this door 155 feet long.
Holy moly.
But what you do notice, other than the yellow light in this room, is it is an absolute mess in here. Books are
Books on the floor.
Books on the floor. There's dust and papers, and from the doorway, it's everywhere.
I cast the Sorcerer's Apprentice spell.
I was thinking Page Master.
Yeah, that too.
Roll an Arcana check. Nope, you failed. Moving on.
Oh, why is the water filling up? The brooms are attacking.
Copyrighted. Copyrighted by the mouse. They'll shut you down and take your car.
Hey, you're trying to get rid of a car.
Yeah, seriously.
We'll talk.
Anywho, would you like to investigate this room further?
Yes.
All right. Well, I would go ahead and switch over to the Roll20
Oh
so that you can see this particular library.
no. For no particular reason, just so you can see what it looks like. Not at all threatening.
Yeah.
But you guys are down at the very bottom of the map.
As
I
a
will roll
tradition.
the investigation. That is, let's say plus 4. Plus 4, so that's a 21.
21. Where are you investigating?
The room.
It's a giant room. I need a direction. I need a place.
I don't know. It's the Hogwarts dining room.
Do you go left into the room? Do you go right into the room?
Let's go left.
Okay. Please place yourself where you would like to start investigating.
These are pillars, right?
Those are bookshelves.
Bookshelves.
The big stone-looking things.
So this is the doorway. These are shelves.
Yeah. So
Oh, the doorway. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you were talking
doorway
about.
pillars. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I guess you. I don't know how far I'm gonna go with my investigation.
Oh, it's your character. Tell me where you go.
Well, I rolled a 21, so I'm investigating this way.
Hagatha's.
Search pattern.
Hagatha's
Stop right there. As you walk this way, looking through the shelves, a sickly hand reaches out of the bookshelf and attempts to grasp you.
I shake it. Hello. Oh.
Oh no.
So he's gonna make a grapple check. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh, good. Oh,
Real
good.
those, right?
Probably not. Oh, actually,
You're a sorcerer. You should be.
yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I get a +5 to those. Okay, so that is a natural 20 plus 5
Okay, it smells.
plus 2, so 27.
Yeah, whatever. You passed. It smells horrid in this place, but you managed to keep what food you have just digested down. He rolls to hit. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Ooh.
No. But this dude, Nikki, does appear out of the wall, out of the bookshelf, breaking it and scattering books all around. And I will need
Rude.
everyone to roll initiatives.
Is Cutter back?
Not yet. He's close.
Yeah. Great. Okay. I got the roll of 14.
Nice.
I think that's the highest initiative she's had ever.
We're back in yellow, kind of yellowish light.
Yes.
All right, so. Great, it did it. Wonderful. All right, what did... Hagatha rolled a 14.
Yes.
All right. James Barlow.
See, I did a blue and a green, a yellow, and then make it green. And...
What a good old Gregoroo get?
11.
Gregosiah.
I should have pre-rolled this, but again, I'm tired.
We're not judging you out loud.
Roll some dice here.
Story of my life.
Where is that thing?
Or it's on top of your head or in your pocket.
I had a friend who one time apparently they were on a phone with someone looking around like, okay,
Can't
hold on, I
find my
gotta hang
phone.
on because I'm trying to find my phone here and okay, we can keep talking.
Never mind.
Have you ever seen that conversation go, yeah, I can't find my phone, and you just see it as the opportunity? Well, where did you have it last?
I literally did that when I was in the car earlier today. I'm like driving along and I'm like checking my pockets, just random checks like, oh no, my keys aren't in my pocket. Duh.
we were changing trains in New York because it's stupid. And I packed up my sandwich and my phone all into my Wendy's bag and grabbed my backpack, grabbed my suitcase, and I'm like, where's my phone? And I'm searching under the seat. Everybody's off the train. I'm afraid I'm gonna miss the new train. I'm like, and then I stop and I'm just like, what did I have? I had my backpack. It's not in my backpack. I didn't put it in my suitcase. It's not in my pockets. The only other bag I had, oh, it's right there. I just quietly walk onto the next train.
Yes.
Oh, I do that all the time. Or you find it in the couch cushion, but you're like, I could have sworn I just walked through the couch, but it's like in the liner. How that happens, I have no idea.
It does happen.
How does it happen? We don't know, but it does.
Yeah, because I had that happen. I was house sitting for a family friend, and I had like I just got my phone like maybe a couple months prior, And I went to leave, and I'm like, where's my phone? And I was sitting on the couch watching TV, pulling cushions off the couch, everything, and it's like, it's not. It had been like 2 years, and the family friend went to move, and they felt something in the lining of the couch that you just don't think of when you're looking for something, and it's just like, oh, by the way, I found your phone 2 years later after I've already replaced it and everything else. I'm like,
Jeez, that's aggressive.
yeah.
All right, so at the top of the order is Mr. James.
Oh my god, I actually get to go before Greg.
You
And
were there
Elliot.
before.
1,
Not
2,
that high.
3, 4, 5. Wait, no, 5, 6. He's going to pull out his arrow, a bow and arrow.
And
Pow! Very nice. That will hit, doing a grand total of 9 damage to that sassy fellow.
9.
It's so sassy.
All right. Second shot. Ooh, thanks, Norse Foundry. Natural 20.
Yay!
8 plus 4, 8. 19. Does 19 damage to this fellow. And that would be that much. All right, and actually drops that fool. Bop bop.
Okay.
But as he drops, he lets out a scream, and you hear multiple sources of movement and whispers
Oh no.
coming from this particular library. That will be
Never
the
good when there's whispers.
that would be the entirety of James's turn. That is the dead guy's turn. He's no longer with us. Hagatha, what would you like to do?
Kind of like, well, that was anticlimactic, and but heard this other screams.
Mm-hmm. Make a perception check for me real quick.
Yeah. Because Pisha. Ooh. 18.
18. You hear rustling coming from behind you and deeper in. But what you notice about the dead thing on the ground, one, he has a giant tongue dangling out of his mouth, which is not correct. He appears to be in some kind of high dress, kind of like a Etheris's version of a tuxedo. It's old, it's beaten, it's worn.
Does it look like a mutant?
Could be.
Or
It's
some form of transformed human?
something around those lines. It's got rippling muscles, a large tongue, big giant claws on its hands. It's
Big, sharp, pointy teeth.
Yarr.
An eccentric performance. Guys, I don't think we're the only ones in here. Clearly.
Did I just hear a scream? Is everything okay?
No! We should leave.
All right, give me a minute.
Or at least, like, did the screams sound, like, off in the distance or pretty close? Or is it just echoey and it coming from everywhere?
Echoey and kind of coming from everywhere.
Right.
You get
Right.
sense that it's behind and further in.
well. Well, James was able to take that thing out pretty easily,
Yeah.
for one. Two, there might be a lot of them, and a lot of those things could take over pretty damn quickly.
Yeah.
Three, oh my god, I don't want to mess around in the library because all these books are precious.
Miss Agatha, we could try to funnel them through the doorway.
Yeah, I think that might have to do.
We can't exactly bar the door. However, if you're thinking about that in case of emergency, this door does open in.
In.
It would be difficult, but then again, we have an engineer that seems to be quite skilled.
I was thinking fatal funnel.
Yeah, and pick them off. But we don't know how many there are. There could be a lot.
We don't know exactly where they are. And if they're anything like this one, they're probably in some sort of hibernation form until they recognize movement, heat, something.
Well, we're probably using up a lot of time, so we gotta. Fine, let's funnel them in and just pick them off. Because there's got to be something in this library that can help with our investigation.
All right. So what would you like to do? How would you like to accomplish that? In the space of your turn.
In the space of my turn and Agatha's turn, it's
Should the doorway.
Yeah, I was gonna head back this way because we all can't. Agatha's gonna tell James to kind of stay in this section where he is.
Okay.
And then Agatha's going to kind of go across into the other side of the door and just kind of hang out here. She's going to ask Oog to go ahead to do a little bit reconnaissance a little bit, just to see if he can see anything coming up the aisles here on this side.
You should be able to control him. Place him where you would like him.
And I came about here either. First check here and then check there.
All right. So first perception for Oogie.
Yes, first this one.
Oogie boogie.
Doesn't see anything down the first hallway.
Okie dokie. And boom.
And there. Oogie doesn't see anything. However, something does come clambering out of the wall. He doesn't have to make the saving throw against the smell because he's a shadow. But let's see if it does hit him.
So another one of those things came out about the same point where Elion's came out?
Yeah, hold on. I will magically appear him here.
Oh, bam.
Bam.
We got another.
He rolls a 15. Hits Oogie Boogie.
No.
Boogie boogie.
Where's this?
Jungle boogie.
I have to use my Oogie Boogie dice. Snake eyes.
Does 9 damage to Oog.
No.
If you're using Oogie Boogie dice, you're supposed to be cheating.
I don't think they're loaded.
And this guy will come out.
No.
Oogie Boogies were.
And
Why don't you just have little skulls on them?
this is. Yep, and that is that particular dude's turn. That was his held action for Oog. Oog has completed his movement essentially.
Yes.
You have action and bonus action. You don't technically see the creature. You just hear Oog go, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
That's not a book.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Bad touch.
Hagatha is going to she's gonna summon a tentacle. This will be
Tobias.
I've done Tobias.
Oh. Timothy.
I did Timothy. It's gonna be Tyrone. I feel like I did Tyrone.
I met a Timothy this weekend.
Yes, you did.
Or
What about a Troy?
Sure. Sure. We'll do Troy. Troy Tentacle.
All right.
And gonna summon him about the same air, like close to Oog.
All right.
This tentacle's kind of drunk.
Kind of
It's
here.
still functional.
Yeah, right
Got
there.
a little
You can
very
fit right there.
wibbly wobbly.
I didn't realize I had control of the tentacles now too.
Yes.
So yeah, so send the tentacles are gonna do their thing. And yeah, that's a 15 on the die, or 21.
21 hits this thing.
Woo! It's 1d8. Yeah, that's a 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of cold damage, and it loses 10 feet of movement for the round.
All right.
As for Hagatha, she's going to well, she can't really see it. I think she's going to. She's very low on.
All alone. There's
don't
no
know.
one here beside her.
I think she's gonna pass because she can't see it,
Okay.
but she doesn't want to get closer.
Understand. You're gonna hang out there?
Yep.
All right. That will bring us to something happening. And Greg. Cutter arrives.
Yay!
Sorry. Emotional conversation later. Apparently the others are being attacked. Come on. Toss him on the shoulder. Head over to the door.
He has a sleep mask on his face, a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
What have I told you about smoking? After the mission, we take.
It's
a
one of those
smoke
candy
break
cigarettes.
After the mission.
I thought it was.
Well, I was able. Someone pointed out that I only need 10 minutes to bring you back. All right. Come on. All right. Moving up to there.
Let's get you back to your appropriate
Yeah, let's get back
size.
to normal size.
Can make you bigger.
No, it just gets bigger.
There.
It happens.
I'll put you right there.
All right.
Stop drinking those potions.
I didn't know what it did. My circulation has been great. All right. Stepping into the room. I'm gonna assume I can see a dead body over here.
Yep, next to Elion.
Cool. How high is the shelves?
Oh, they're pretty tall.
Okay.
This is like Beauty and the Beast style library. This is a massive
Okay. So these aren't shelving so much as they are just
walls of books.
Okay.
Like 30 feet tall?
Cutter's gonna come to there.
More or less.
There's yellow light in here, but is this technically more like dim light?
It's kind of shadowy. Where it's shadowy on the map, it's shadowy.
Okay.
It's got a dull vibe to it, but you guys are okay.
Okay. Cutter is gonna use daylight.
Okay.
So for him, that is a It's a 70-foot range of bright light. The
Ew.
first 10 feet emitting from him being daylight. And then another 70 feet of dim light. So 140 feet of light, technically.
All right, so we'll just
He's an LED light.
Yeah, just give him a big ass aura.
Yeah, you guys can see a lot in this area. I
Yep.
mean, there are shadows cast by the bookshelves.
Yep.
But
My retinas.
but while Cutter is physically here, I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Cutter rolls a 9.
You see him try and cover his nose as he casts the light, and he's like, it's so bad, and he starts throwing up. He is poisoned
Oh, no.
until the start of his next turn.
Is that my chocolate?
No, it's still mine. Dibs.
You ate yours yesterday. See? You ate yours yesterday. Okay. Okay. Turn to Hagatha, I guess. What are we dealing with?
Huh?
What are we
We're
dealing with?
I just kill the thing. I don't know.
All right.
Clearly they're protecting something. I don't.
They're going down that way. They're going down that way. How much movement do I have? How much did I use to get in here?
We say you did the ritual kind of like right here. Hold on, let me.
Okay.
Kind of right
It
there.
was nearby.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's about, what, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 25, 30, 35. Cutter's kind of on his shoulder this whole time.
Yep.
And I'm going to start peeking down. I peek down this way.
Uh,
And I'm going to hold my attack, my lightning launcher, for anything to appear that is hostile.
Okay. You hold your attack. Good to know. All right. All right. So, bop, bop, bop. It's this guy over here's turn, and he is going to take another swing at Oob. It's a creature. He doesn't know it. Dumb. That will hit. Doesn't need to do a saving throw because he's incorporeal-ish. He does take half damage, by the way, on this, because it's not magical. So that's 3. That is 6. Cut down to 3. 3 points of damage for Ooga Boogie.
Oh my oog.
That thing is going to stay where it's at. It's got a target in front of it. That brings us to Elion.
Okay. I'm going to move.
Elion is apparently Canadian.
Okay.
20,
Okay. Yeah.
25.
That's right darn tootin' there.
And I'm going to use my very last Starlight Step to get on top of the bookshelf, so nothing can hit me.
Okay.
Okay.
And so that was a bonus action. Do I see anything up here?
You see.
What's my elf I see?
You see the rest of the room. Considerable disarray. In the center of the room, there's a giant dust-covered chandelier that has been lit. But other than that, that's what you just see the facility you're in.
I'd say I'm gonna ready an action, but it's literally the end of the round. So yeah.
Well, I'll let you ready an action. Just you need to use it before your turn, or you lose it.
So you're saying if I don't use it, I lose it?
Yeah, like any held action.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because you're on the bottom. That's kind of unfair that you just. Well,
a bit of a stretch there.
Yeah.
Yes, that was stretching the joke there a little bit there, man.
Yeah. I'm not all here. Leave me alone.
Yeah. If anything comes into this square area with the circle table, I am going to blast it with a firebolt.
Alrighty. Sounds great.
Because high ground.
Yep. All right, it is James' turn. James is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to hold a short sword. If anything comes around the corner, he's going to stab it.
And of course, Hagatha's back to everybody, so she doesn't know everybody's like fanning out. I'm like,
Greg's got an eye on you.
Yep. All right, it goes to this creature's turn. Goes to this one. This one has been officially tripped. Oh, let me move him accordingly. And he's going to step out. That sets off your firebolt, Ilion.
Okay.
Darn tootin' there.
My dice missed me. That's my third natural 20. Thank you, Norse Foundry, for the titanium dice that I bought from you years ago.
All right, let her rip.
So let's do. Nope, that's it. Wow. 37 points of fire damage.
Nice. Hold on. Boop. Boop. All right. You drop him. Burn a hole straight through his chest.
Pow!
Kapow! And he is dead.
Ilion, did you just throw a firebolt through a very flammable library?
I'm not a wizard.
All right. That'll bring us to Hagatha's turn.
oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy!
You're much
Yep.
better at that than me.
Let's have Troy do his thing.
All right, Troy, let him have it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's another 15 on the die.
Yeah.
So that's 21.
Yep, it's
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of cold damage.
8 points of cold.
And
Speed is reduced.
speed is reduced. Hagatha is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and a 30. That should put me into view. Hagatha's gonna Eldritch Blast it to the face.
All right, you can have your choice of its increased DC because of your friends or roll at disadvantage. Your choice.
I'll do increased AC.
Okay.
Gotta get that down to your spell snapper. There he is there.
Oh, wait.
That.
Gotta get that.
Boom, boom, pow.
Copyright.
Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it.
Okay. 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16?
That misses.
16. How about 17?
That hits.
Yeah! So only one missile hits. That's a 9 on the die. 9, 12. 12 points of force.
12 points of force. Very nice.
With a force of 12.
That thing, disgusting, but looks hurt.
Oog. Can Oog do anything in terms of... he can attack, can't he?
Yeah, Oog can do some stuff.
Yeah.
Take
him out.
Oog's gonna reach out with shocking grasp. He's gonna nail him.
Yeah.
And Oog distracts him.
Yay!
How does he distract him? Did he murder
Distract
somebody?
them.
So Oog, how do you distract him?
Here you go. You hear him in your mind, Hagatha, going, "Books don't eat people." And you see him reaches out with a single finger and just touches him on the head. And he goes bleh.
Short circuits it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just had this vision of a shadow doing a little carpet, like
Shuffle.
walking really quickly on carpet, and then going.
Bad book person.
Essentially.
Oh, have I mentioned how much I love Oog?
Would you like Oog to move?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
He can go down the corridor a little bit. Or the corridor.
All right. Hold on.
Aisle.
Yeah, all right. You want to move his full
Oh,
speed?
yeah.
All right.
Let's do, what's his full speed?
30.
Oh, okay. Now we'll just go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. I don't want to go too far.
All right. Is that it for you, Madia?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, indeedums.
All right. So, something's gonna happen in the background. All right. And Greg's turn.
All right. I'm gonna call down to Hagatha just down the hallway and say, Hagatha, I'm gonna head this way. Call out if you need assistance. And I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. See the burning corpse.
Yep.
25, 30, 35. Cutter right next to me. And then I'm gonna do the same thing I did last turn. I'm gonna hold action with lightning launcher. With my attacks with my lightning launcher for any hostile monstrous creature of evil and doom that appears in front of me.
Okay. Then you roll.
And you know what? Cutter's gonna hold a sacred flame.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. Is that everything for you?
That is everything.
All right. Both Greg and James, you hear in front of you, as in this general vicinity, you hear a loud cracking and thumping of a wooden shelf and multiple books hitting the ground.
Doesn't go there.
It's okay. It looks like it's the fan fiction section.
Of course you know where that is.
5, 10,
Well, I know where everything is in the library. Over there is the cooking.
and he will appear to James. I did the wrong thing because he moved. No, James technically can't see him, so yeah.
I could.
Yeah, you could. You see that guy. But alas, it is not your turn. All right. Oh, I gotta skip that guy. Okay. This one. That guy is done.
Could I yell out to James, watch out around the corner? You're right.
Certainly. right. So, that brings us to you, Elion. You have a target. From your current position, you saw him move. You don't really have a line of sight on him because he's so close to your shelf.
Oh, not yet. I'm gonna move right up here.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I can be right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't blame the
Yeah.
the grids because it's chunky to get it to a line.
For now, until I do some learning.
Yes, we have some learning to do in the background, which are going to make everything better.
Education.
That is a 19 plus 6, that's 25 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Wham, wham!
Why did it hit twice?
Because I have to roll 2 die.
Oh.
That is killing me. 15 points of fire damage.
15. All right. 15. He's still standing. Unhappy, but standing.
Bonus action. What do I have left for bonus actions? Nothing. Yep. Nothing.
Nothing. All done?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing whatsoever.
All right. James will roll a stealth check.
Not sure
No.
he needs to. This thing knows I'm here at least.
Yeah, he's trying to do something. And that thing rolls perception.
Remember, he's part rogue, so he can't
Yeah.
sneak attack if he manages to beat its perception.
Yep. It's at disadvantage because it's looking at you.
And
Which
its
is,
eyes are probably on fire.
yeah, it's looking at the threat.
It's a well illuminated room.
Yeah.
Don't try it. I've got the high ground.
It's good thing at disadvantage because I rolled a natural 20 and a 12. It doesn't see Mr. James, who rolled a 30 stealth. Because James
By high ground, I mean I have a James.
James.
James, distract!
Go, James, distracted.
James is gonna 1, 2, 3 around the corner. Plunge.
James, I choose you!
Plunge his short sword into this guy.
It squealed.
Use Flurry Slash.
For 28 to hit. That hits.
Now we just
James,
need
use
someone named
X-Cross.
Jesse.
It's super effective.
Does
See, it's undead.
James.
So it'd be a ghost type. So your best bet is.
does a grand total of 14 damage on his first strike.
Whoop whoop.
That is.
Actually, yeah, X cross would be your best bet.
And he's going to attack again. Because he does that.
Whoop whoop.
It's 16 and 14. It's at 30 points of damage taken.
He hits with a 21.
15.
And does. Where's the d6?
How does he want to kill this?
Does 9 points of damage.
No, how does he want to distract it? That's our thing now. It's how do you want to distract it?
Distraction.
And
How is he unalived?
he distracts it by cutting off most of its head, but not all of it.
Cool.
So it's like a lower jaw and just this tongue waving up and down.
Think more skin flap hinge.
Okay. Ooh.
That's what I had in my head.
South Park Canadians.
Yeah.
I ain't your buddy, guy.
That guy's done. That was 5, 10, 15. He's gonna go James, old Jamesy boy,
Jamesy boy.
is gonna go right here, and he's gonna look up at you, Elion, and kind of mouth, "Tell me which way they're coming," and he's gonna pull out his second short sword, and he's gonna on his next turn, he's gonna, if someone comes up, he's gonna stab left or right depending on what you tell him if there's a threat. He's not not holding anything, but that's what he's got. All right, that brings us to Joe Bob.
Move this map up a bit.
Joe Bob.
Oh wait, James was in 5 feet. He's got to make a con save.
Oh no, guys. There's a Joe Bob in the arena.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
James is poisoned for a round.
He pulls out the sword. He's like, "Okay, I'm ready to go."
I have not used my inspiration on anything.
Your
so
birthday
I would
inspiration?
Like you to
or
no,
oh,
no,
your joke, your T-Rex joke.
Yeah. So I would like you to re-roll that.
Okay.
I don't get a birthday inspiration for another couple weeks.
7 plus 3 for 10. He meets it. He is not poisoned.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
There was much rejoicing.
There was much rejoicing. All right, that brings us to Joe Bob's turn. I gotta find Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
You know this guy means business. He's got 2 first names.
Oh.
Why do I feel like he's really good on the banjo?
You're gonna stay there. Nope, it's gonna move. It's gonna go here. All right.
That'd be actually kind of scary. You're walking through this, you start encountering like ghouls or ghasts or whatever the heck these things are, and then out of nowhere, in the midst of the library,
Run. Run.
Miss Hagatha,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay. Well, she's gonna kind of 5, 10. She wants to look at the body real quick. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. Steps over.
Okay.
Troy's gonna kind of keep up with Oog.
All right.
Actually, Troy can go a bit further ahead of Oog.
Okay.
And just kind of pretty much max movement unless something pops out.
Okay.
Which he was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So technically, actually, yeah. Then, wow, my gosh, all the buttons. 5, 10, oops. 15, come on. 20, 25, and 30.
Okay.
Right back in there. And 20, yeah, Hagatha is just going to kind of blink. Oh my god. There, yeah.
Is that everything for you?
Yeah. Just kind of, yeah, because there's really nothing else. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Something else happens. Boop, boop, beep, 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 beep. I need Eliana and Greg to make a perception check at disadvantage.
Can Cutter make this as well?
Sure.
Sure.
So Greg rolled a 3.
Okay.
Cutter rolled a 6.
Okay. What did Eliana get?
At disadvantage, I got a 17.
Okay. Yep. There we go. It'll be Greg's turn.
All right. Still keeping alert and hearing noise and activity up and around over Don Dare Darius Dare. Greg's gonna move forward, cutter on his shoulder, emitting massive amounts of light.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 15. Look both ways.
You see James and some tentacles kind of poking out.
Do I recognize the tentacle?
Yes.
Is that Trevor?
Troy!
Troy? Oh, hi Troy.
It kind of.
Yeah. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, yeah, 25.
All right, wait a second. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, so good at those. I am
Greg
so
is
good at
attacked.
these
You hear
guys.
the sudden scream of a woman.
You guys have no idea how good I am at these. I am so charismatic if you haven't figured that out. Greg is such a people person.
Especially in your
He
old
is
age.
such a peaceful person. Oh god, I'm such a great person in all my old age. Rolled an 8.
You
I
you
am thingied.
everyone hears a screech, a very similar one. Greg, you are possessed.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to take control of my character, or do you want me to trust me to be evil and try and murder everyone?
Your motivation is to get out and not let anyone stop you.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Turning around and seeing the flying dragon in front of me. Does the ghost have access? Ghost has access to all my powers and abilities, correct?
It can do melee attacks. It's working on spells because you have both. It's more information to swallow.
Okay.
So right now it just has
a lot
melee.
of information in there.
Okay. So then it probably doesn't know that it can bamf Cutter out of existence. But it's in a big body, so that was 25. So gonna run past Cutter to 30, 35, and probably will brush Cutter off at some point. Just leave Cutter there.
Now Cutter
then
did.
dash-
Cutter did see the whole thing. Cutter knows what's up.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, he's gonna turn around. He's gonna start running. Greg is gonna run for the door then. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Cutter's gonna call out. One of those things got Greg. He's running for it.
Oh,
And,
okay.
I think that's it as far as what Greg can do. Cutter's gonna keep up, fly off after him, kind of staying a little bit out of range.
leave.
Just see the sun disappear down the hallway.
Oh,
Okay, that'll be turn.
All right. That brings us to that guy. He's dead. We'll get him out of the order. Brings us to this one, who will do. Elion, you see a shadowy figure appear out of this bookshelf, comes across here, and has its claws aimed at James.
ugh.
I tell him you're right.
Right. Got it. Elion, it's your turn.
Blasted in the face.
All right. With what specifically?
You know what? Actually, let's change it up because I don't want to. I'm gonna try to use Sacred Flame.
Awesome. Is it a Dex or a AC?
It is a Dex.
All right. Let me label this character. All right. Dex check. How about a 7?
7 works for me. You're gonna take 2d8 damage.
Ooh.
That's an 8 and a 6
Nice.
of radiant damage.
Okay, so that'll be. All right. Good hit, sir.
Good hit. Indubitably.
And it will. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Elion?
No.
All right.
There's
So
nothing I can do to stop Greg. One, I can't see him, and we didn't take a long rest, so I can't use any of my big spells to stop him from going anywhere. So he's free. He's free.
he's free. All right. It will then come to James Barlow. And that, my friends, is where we're going to pick up next week. It is 9 o'clock. I am exceptionally tired. I have to pee. I want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, too much information. You're welcome, Internet. Anyways, so thank you all for watching the Collective Entertainment Network and our show Agents of the Collective. I have been your DM, Raymond Hickey. We have Amy playing Hagatha, Mason playing Greg, and Brian playing Elion and a few other things.
Yeah.
If you
That
would,
sounds about right.
if you would like to know more about us, you can find us at our Facebook page. That is facebook.com Collective EN, Echo November Entertainment Network. You can find us on Instagram with Collective Roles. That's ROLES, as in a role that you play. It is the same on Twitter. And you can continue to watch us here every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. EST. You can email us at thecollectiveen@gmail.com. We'd be more than happy to hear from you. And we're still working on our goal to get 30 followers on Twitch before the end of the year. We are at 23, so we need 7 more.
Oh, I thought we were at 24.
Yeah, I counted today. We're down by 1, so we're going in the wrong direction, people. Find that man and have him ridiculed.
It says 24 for me.
It says 20.
Yeah, that's
Whoever
24.
left, we're sorry, but we love you. Please come back. We can
Did,
be better.
We
Just
did
tell us what
gain
we
a pretty awesome follower on YouTube and our Twitter, though.
Yes.
The Legends of Adventress. If you guys have not checked them out, you should. They are incredible.
Ooh.
Yes, they are an amazing show. I've been watching them bits and pieces where I can. Their shorts are hilarious. They are worth a check and a follow back.
What was it again?
Legends of Adventress.
Okay.
If you do Legends of A, it's like the 6th one down. At least it was for me. But yeah, go check them out and support them. And a special request from me, the DM. We have amazing chat boxes, both on YouTube and Twitch. If we want to grow and move to the next level, we have checked off all the boxes except for the number of followers and the amount of people interacting in a chat. So, what we need you to do is find people, get them to follow us, and then be active in the chat. I watch it all night. I know Brian watches it.
I will chat with you all night.
Yep, this is the Twitch chat I'm talking about. Something we've done from the beginning is if you're active in chat and you have a rule correction or you have something fun that you want to try or you want to see or convince me to do something silly, you might see it in the game. You get to interact with us because this is the way we can interact right now. The second we get our goals met, we can start adding more interaction that will do things. And it's pretty fun. So
We want to do fun things.
Oh yeah, well it's interactions in chat. It gives you badges and cards, and you could collect those cards. And sometimes there's things on those cards for a player or a DM to do. Sometimes if you turn in enough cards, something terrible or awesome happens. It's pretty fun. It's a great way for you guys to interact with us. Kind of have a role, be that fourth person at the table.
Be our deck of many things.
Yes, be our deck of many things.
No.
Please don't
No.
kill Brian. Please don't kill Brian.
But with that being
That's the
said,
card I always pull. It's the card I always pull.
well, you're not pulling it this time, so.
Well, that's the last. They called for blood last time.
But that was a dice roll that picked you. Anyways, so thank you all for watching. We really do appreciate it. Get out there, spread the word about the Collective Entertainment Network. We're here. We're excited for more things to come, and we'll be kind of going with the flow and announcing things as it makes sense. And we'll see you all next Tuesday. Bye.
Toodaloo.